1899, helping someone just like you to achieve your goals. Look around you. There's hardly a single component of modern life that we're not part of behind the scenes. The smartphone you carry in your pocket, we help make it happen. The smart car you drive to work, we help make it happen. The materials that build our cities, the energy that powers our homes, the things we want to learn, the games we love to play, we help make it happen. The ships that sail our seas, the planes that soar our skies, the teams that go even faster, the explorers that go even further, we help make it happen. The wheels, the wings, the nuts, the bolts, the gears, the new ideas. The data, the details, the new capabilities, and the new possibilities. We're here to help make it happen. So whatever you create, whatever you provide for the world, whatever you are doing to change the world, if you want a proven global partner with the products, the insights, the vision, and the expertise to help you deliver your next business goal, talk to Castrol about what you want to make happen next, and we'll make sure you achieve the industrial success you deserve. Castrol, we help make it happen, and we'll help.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It gives me an immense pleasure to address this gathering of experts who have decades of experience in design and manufacturing of aerospace and defense solutions. So basically, you have been the pillars of this sector who have been driving the country's growth with pride and agility. Today, we from Castrol would like to showcase the advancement in lubrication requirement in this sector and how we are equipped to serve you better, not just for today's requirement, but also for the future. So to begin with, Castrol is a brand of BP with over 100 years of experience in formulation and manufacturing of lubricants for all your needs, be it machining, be it, say, protecting your components from corrosion, or greases for aircraft assembly. We have products for every requirement of yours. When you think of Castrol, basically, we have our network, which services close to 800 locations in 50 countries. Now, when we talk of future, it is not just the lubricant requirement of your current needs, but also the goals that we have common, such as reducing wastage, improving sustainability, and also extending efficiency in all the actions that you do. So our goals are aligned with our customers' goals, and basically any product that we come up with is an idea to improve your efficiency together. These are certain range of products that we want to highlight today. First is aerospace cutting fluids for machining of your precision components. And we will talk in detail about this cutting fluid requirements, the challenges that the aerospace industry faces in precision machining, and how we are helping you tackle it. We also have products for assembly of aircrafts, and we also have a separate aerospace fuel division. And we also have cleaners for cabinet cleaning and for component cleaning. And there are certain services that we offer which basically improves your operating efficiency, which means we deploy a team at your manufacturing location to monitor the health of the products, to also map the optimum utilization of every machine that you manufacture, that you operate. And we ensure that your cost per component is under control, and we help you also achieve savings in the cost per component. So that service is called as Castrol Complete. So in the coming slides, we will cover most of the products and services that are listed here. Cutting fluids. So we all know that as the industry is moving forward, everybody is adapting metallurgies which are lighter and tougher. So when I talk about tougher metallurgy, it requires more than just oil. There conventionally for manufacturing an auto component, normal emulsion was sufficient to do the cut. But now with tougher metals, basically the cost of tooling has also increased. So when the cost of tool is so high, our common agenda is to basically reduce the tool cost. How do you reduce the tool cost? By extending the life, by leveraging the tool life. So to specifically leverage the tool life, we have come up with solutions for aerospace industry. So what does a customer expect from a coolant? When he thinks of a cutting fluid, first is the stability. I spoke of increasing the tool life. How do we increase the tool life? Basically the coolant or the cutting oil which is in your machine should basically have a stable concentration and pH throughout its life. As long as the pH and concentration is stable, your output of tooling also would be extended and stable. And second is the oil should be operator friendly, because there are operators who will be working for continuous shifts throughout the plant functioning time, and there are components which undergo a cycle time of 48 hours also. So during the timeline, the coolant and the operator interaction will be high, and because of that interaction, there should be operator friendliness in the coolants that you select. Second is you have a stringent requirement of surface finish, and also there is a common agenda of reducing oil and water consumption. Now considering all this factor, we have come up with a range of water-soluble coolants to address these challenges. So these are the common challenges faced by a component manufacturer. First is, if you consider aluminum, which is a very commonly used metallurgy in aerospace. So aluminum after machining leads to black staining in certain cases. So that is a very common challenge, and if that is not addressed, it leads to scrappage and waste of that particular metallurgy and component cost. So to address that, and also to address other operating challenges like foul smell in the shop floor, or say high operating cost or frequent sum change, there is a product range that we have come up with, which has been tried and tested at many OEMs, aerospace OEMs, and these OEMs have approved the products. So you can see the names of OEMs like Avic and Pratt & Whitney and Snecma. Now all these OEMs basically conduct trial in their shop floor for a period of 1 year and then validate a particular coolant. So the list of coolants which are mentioned here, like Hyzol MB50 and Alusol 61XBB, are validated after rigorous trials to address the challenges which were shown in the previous slide. This is just a glimpse of the approvals that we have for that particular product, and also the machine makers who are approved. So when it comes about machining and the approval, it is not just the OEM who needs to approve, but also the machine which basically carries the cut. So these are the machine makers who have approved this particular range of product. This will give you an idea of how compatible it is with the machine, and also how operator friendly it is and how good it drives the efficiency. This is a case study in one of the aerospace manufacturer, basically who has multiple metallurgies running in his shop floor, be it Inconel, titanium, aluminum, cast iron, and steel. So his requirement was that he needed one cutting fluid to operate the entire metallurgy, and this product, Hyzol MB50, was the solution that he was looking forward, because after using this, he had one product running in all the machines for all the metallurgy. This is another product that we have for aerospace sector, which is approved by Rolls-Royce and Safran. And any product's performance depends not just on the product, but also how we maintain it. So Castrol, wherever we deploy our coolants and lubricating solutions, we also deploy this kit at the site. This kit basically helps you to monitor the coolant's parameters on site. By this, you don't have to send any samples to the lab and wait for the results. You can have real-time monitoring, which will help you maintain the oils in the optimum condition. Apart from water-soluble coolants, we also have products for neat cut a neat cutting application, which means directly without mixing with water, you can actually take the cut for gear manufacturing applications. And this is the services that we offer. Apart from products, I mentioned about complete CMS, which is chemical management solutions. So in this, we deploy a team at the shop floor to maintain the level of the coolants in all the machine and also maintain the optimum health by taking regular interventions wherever required. Now I invite my colleague Shashank to take over from this slide. Yeah.
Also matters what kind of inputs you are giving. So when we talk about performance, high performance lubricants is one aspect which will enhance the performance of your systems, which will end up giving the result which are expected of. So as a Castrol, as a brand, when we talk about the products, we have greases, gear oils, chain lubrications, and as Vivek highlighted, we also have the coolants which caters to the gamut of operations and applications which aerospace industry requires. And most importantly, if you can see on the right side, Castrol malleable paste white tea is a lubrication which is required for slats and flaps. It is approved one, and the performance has been gauged, validated, and it has been a solution for a lot of aerospace OEs in the global market. So these are few products, as I talked about malleable paste white. Approvals as such we talk about, there is a Doris Sachman, which is a Starag group. If you talk about the features to highlight, it prevents fritting corrosion, it is resistant to hot and cold water, and avoids squeaking noise in hydraulic cylinders and open lubrication points. So these are few features to highlight. Otherwise, we can share in detail about how this product can help you enhance your performance of your systems. On the right side, so malleable is a grease segment where we have various different series, and based on your application, we can try to see which series would cater your application requirements. When we talk about OptiGear is a synthetic gear oil which can operate at heavy load, high temperatures, shock loads, and wherever any extreme critical applications of gear oil is required, OptiGear is one solution which can cater to all your concerns. Triball, again, we have a patented technology called plastic deformation technology. Triball plastic deformation technology is capable of, again, operating at heavy loads, high temperatures, without oozing out. Since grease, we all know how the application works. It is just a mixing of solid and base oil lubrication. So when there is a proper intact of this composition, the product would be able to give you expected results. So plastic deformation technology has been patented technology, and it has been proven at many applications, and aerospace is one of the segments we are already present. And Viscogen is again a family of high performance chain lubrication where it can operate at excessive wear and it will reduce the formation of all kinds of rusting concerns. Yeah, so in aviation specialty products, especially talking about the perfluoropolyether lubricants, which is usually used in extreme and critical condition lubrication requirements, we have products which can cater to air assemblies, landing gear system, shock struts, avionics, and propulsion systems. So the thing which can give you confidence about is Castrol as a brand. We have been in the market for close to 100 years, and we have been proving again and again about the performance, and it as a brand, OE has been looking into Castrol as a solution provider, not only as a product supplier. So Thrust SSC is one of the world's first supersonic land vehicle which is using Castrol synthetic turbine oil. So this itself helps us to understand we are the initiators and not the followers. And if you talk about the top secret SR-71 Blackbird, it is also using our breakout hydraulic fluids, which again is a highly efficient hydraulic lubrication system. Moving on. And one more thing to highlight, we were the first one successfully to lubricate a jet engine. So as I highlighted, breakout is one of our hydraulic series, and again, we have multiple product series which can cater as per your application requirements. These are few of our breakout series and features and approval as such. We have Hamilton standard approval, and with respect to the different series, we have different approvals which can be discussed in detail in person based on your application requirement. So again, breakout 806, and breakout Micronic and breakout series. Aero range is one more product which is usually used in landing gear shock thrust. It's a hydraulic fluid again, which is again a proven product for usually they'll be used in the landing gear application. So these are a few of the other series in Aero. And here, if you can see the specification part, we do have specification approved by Boeing. We have a few applications which has been specified as per the specification, like MIL PRF 6083. Again, it is with respect to the in detail of what kind of products and metallurgy you are using and what kind of approvals you are looking forward for. So, as we always talk about the clean room concept, who knows it better than aerospace people? So we do have cleaners where it will clean all the foreign particles. Two aspects are very important in a product output: dewatering, degreasing, where it should not have any fluid content, water content. At the same time, it should ensure it doesn't have any dust particle so that it will be able to give its 100% efficiency. So we do have general cleaners, sealant removal cleaners, cabin cleaners, solvent cleaners. And cleaners, whatever Castrol is recommending, is capable of driving down the volatile organic compounds and foreign object debris. So these are the few cleaner series. I'm not going in depth, but what I can highlight is you can see few OEs who have approved. Airbus is one of those OEs which has approved our cleaners. So these are the solvent cleaners. Again, I'm not going in depth. And these are the set of lubrications which are required in an aerospace segment. Air coil are compressor lubrications which are required for compressors. Alpha series is a mineral oil based gear oils. Alpha Syn is a synthetic gear oil. Anvol is a fire resistant hydraulic oils which can be used wherever there is a flashpoint concerns with respect to the normal hydraulic systems. And then talking about the normal hydraulics, we have high spin range. AWH is a high viscosity index which can operate up to 140 to 150 degrees of high flash point, viscosity index point. And then talking about high spin AWS, it is nothing but AWS stands for anti-wear soluble, which is having anti-wear soluble additives and corrosion inhibitors, which will reduce your wear and tear of the system and enhance the efficiencies and the output required from the system. Yeah, so this is what we were supposed to share with you. We look forward for any of the opportunities. As a Castrol, we stand as a brand who can cater to any segment, and we can be a one-stop solution for all your requirements. And once again, I thank IMS team for giving us an opportunity to share our product portfolio, and we'll be surely looking forward for many such interactions and presentations. Thank you.